Have you ever imagined the thrill of seeing an empty tomb where death seemed to win? In Matthew 28, Jesus' resurrection explodes with power, revealing a victory that will make you question everything about eternal life. The women go to the tomb, find an angel, and run to tell. What does this mean for us? Let's dive into this story to uncover the urgency of spreading this news now. Imagine dawn, with Mary Magdalene and the other Mary, trembling at the rolled-away stone. The angel says, "Do not fear, he is risen." They run out, filled with fear and joy. Have you ever felt that mix of emotions discovering a life-changing truth? This scene is a warning. The time to witness is short, and the resurrection changes everything. Jesus appears to the women, saying, "Rejoice." They worship him, touching his feet. This confronts us with authority. He lives, and his promise is real. How often do we doubt his victory? Matthew 28 calls us to worship with urgency, before skepticism paralyzes us. Think of a time when you doubted a promise. The tomb guards tremble, and the leaders invent lies to cover the truth. This conspiracy creates fear. Are we spreading the truth or staying silent? The scarcity of faithful witnesses challenges us to speak now. Another scene. The disciples go to Galilee, as Jesus instructed. He appears in some doubt. This honesty generates curiosity. Even seeing why doubt. Matthew 28 reveals that faith demands immediate decision before doubt steals our mission. Jesus gives the Great Commission. Go, make disciples of all nations. This makes us reflect. Are we fulfilling or ignoring? His authority over heaven and earth urges us to act, for the time to evangelize is limited. Jesus promises, "I am with you always, to the end of the age." This eternal presence creates hope. We are not alone in the mission. But the scarcity of days alerts us to live this promise now, before the end comes. The resurrection proves Jesus conquered death. The disciples, from fearful to bold, changed the world. This confronts us. Are we living as resurrected or bound by fear? Matthew 28 is a call to urgent boldness. Resurrection validates everything. The empty tomb is irrefutable proof. This makes us question, are we living as witnesses or in silence? Matthew 28 creates curiosity about our role in eternal history. Before we move on, let me ask, is this resurrection stirring something in you? Is it making you rethink your mission? Shall we go to the next part? Let me know. All right, let's dig deeper. Matthew 28 is a tale of triumph over death. The angel rolls the stone, revealing the empty tomb. How often do we doubt miracles? This passage calls us to believe with action, for the time to witness is scarce. Jesus warns of false prophets who will deceive even the elect if possible. Have you noticed how seductive ideas can lead us astray? He urges discernment to avoid traps. Are you seeking the truth or falling for empty promises? Back to the women. They see the angel and run to tell, but Jesus meets them on the way. His greeting. Rejoice generates joy. Have you ever felt that joy encountering Jesus? Matthew 28 creates urgency to share this joy now. The leaders bribe the guards to lie about the body stolen. This lie persists, but the truth prevails. It confronts us. Are we on the side of truth or lies? The authority of Jesus challenges us to defend the resurrection immediately. Jesus appears to the 11 on the mountain, giving the commission. Some doubt, but he sends them anyway. This inclusion generates hope. Doubt doesn't disqualify, but demands active faith. Are you doubting or acting despite it? The Great Commission is clear. Baptize, teach, make disciples. Jesus promises to be with us always. This creates hope. We are not alone. But the urgency to reach nations motivates us to act before it's too late. Think of a disciple transformed by the resurrection. From fearful to missionary changes the world. It confronts us. Are we transformed or stagnant? Matthew 28 is a call to immediate transformation. Another real story. I met a woman named Sophia who doubted the resurrection until Matthew 28 convinced her. She started discipling others, and lives changed. Are you discipling or waiting? The promise of Jesus is eternal. I am with you until the end. This creates security in the mission. But the urgency of Matthew 28 reminds us. Live this promise now, spreading the gospel. The resurrection is the climax. The empty tomb proves everything. This generates curiosity. Are we living as victors or defeated? Matthew 28 is a call to immediate victory. Before we head to the third part, let me ask, is this message hitting home? Want me to keep exploring Matthew 28? Let me know. Now, let's get to the heart of Matthew 28. But first, if you're enjoying this reflection, join us. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to stay updated with messages like this. Let's grow in faith together. Ready for more? Here we go. Jesus' resurrection is a shock. The empty tomb proves his victory, and the angel announces the good news. This confronts us. Are we living as if death was defeated or bound by despair? Matthew 28 creates urgency to celebrate this victory now. Back to the women. They see the angel and run to tell, but Jesus intercepts them. His appearance generates joy and worship. This makes us reflect. Are we worshiping the risen one or doubting his presence? The authority of Jesus calls us to respond immediately. The guards report the miracle, but the leaders bribe them to lie. This conspiracy persists, but the truth shines. This generates fear. Are we spreading lies or the truth? Matthew 28 challenges us to witness with urgent courage. On the mountain, Jesus commissions the disciples. Some doubt, but he sends them. This grace includes us. Doubt doesn't hinder the mission. Are you doubting or acting? The scarcity of time urges us to make disciples now. The Great Commission is the core. Go to all nations, baptize, teach. Jesus promises to be with us always. This creates hope. We are not alone. But the urgency to reach nations motivates us to act before it's too late. Think of a life changed by the resurrection. The women run to tell, and the disciples go to Galilee. This obedience transforms. Are you obeying or hesitating? Matthew 28 motivates us to move now. Another real story. I met a man named John who ignored the call until Matthew 28 inspired him. He traveled for missions, transforming communities. Are you going or waiting? The promise of Jesus. I am with you until the end. This generates security in the mission. But the urgency of Matthew 28 reminds us, live this promise now, making disciples. The resurrection validates everything. The empty tomb is irrefutable proof. This generates curiosity. Are we living as witnesses or in silence? Matthew 28 is a call to immediate proclamation. Finally, Matthew 28 transforms. Accept the resurrection, live the commission. The world awaits disciples. Are you ready to go? Before we wrap up, let me ask, is this mission challenging you? Is it making you rethink your faith? Let's head to the final part, but let me know. Can I continue? We've reached the final part. Let's close this reflection on Matthew 28 with a bang. If you're enjoying this, give the video a thumbs up, because it helps us spread this powerful message. Here we go. Matthew 28 is a call to eternal mission. The resurrection empowers us to make disciples. This confronts us. Are we fulfilling or ignoring? The urgency is to act now, before time ends. Back to the commission. Jesus sends with authority. Go to all nations. His presence accompanies us. This generates hope. We are not alone. But the scarcity of unreached peoples creates fear of failing the mission. Think of a life changed by the resurrection. The women run to tell. The disciples go to Galilee. This obedience transforms. Are you obeying or hesitating? Matthew 28 motivates us to move now. The leader's lie doesn't stop the truth. The angel announces, and Jesus appears. This confronts us. Are we believing in the resurrection or in lies? The authority of Matthew 28 calls us to live the truth urgently. The disciples doubt but receive the mission. This inclusion inspires. Doubt doesn't disqualify. Are we doubting or acting? The urgency to disciple alerts us to overcome doubts now. Another real story. I met a man named John who ignored the call until Matthew 28 motivated him. He started teaching and communities grew. Are you teaching or waiting? The promise of Jesus is eternal. I am with you always. This creates security in the mission. But the urgency of Matthew 28 reminds us. Live this promise now, spreading the gospel. The resurrection is the climax. The empty tomb proves everything. This generates curiosity. Are we living as victors or defeated? Matthew 28 is a call to immediate victory. Finally, Matthew 28 is a call to transformation. Accept the resurrection, live the commission. The world awaits disciples. Are you ready to go? I want to end with a request. Drop a comment below, sharing what Matthew 28 stirred in you. How did this mission challenge you? Let's build this faith community together. See you next time, and may God bless you.